The first time it was organized that black students would march at the front of the line was in the next class. And you can get this from, if you ever get a chance to talk to Denise Bledsoe, her class formed it. So as far as we all know, and I have no reason to doubt this, 75 was the first year that it was actually organized. I don't recall them, because I was also here for that one, I don't recall them holding any banner or anything. I remember they were at the front. And it was something that just got passed down. The baccalaureate, the dinner, and marching at the front. So ever since then, people would have designated people get out on the green very early in the morning and just do it. And of course, whenever black people do anything as a, as a group, it's always suspect. Like, why are they doing that? We said, why not? It was very special. We have a different history here. We have a unique history. Our people at one time couldn't get in here. Then when they could get in, they were so far in between. They could get in, but they couldn't live on campus. The black kids had to live with families in the area. So I said we marched, and then of course there was the millions who couldn't get an education at all. They get an Ivy League education. So yeah, we marched for those who could not march, and we marched for those who marched here at Brown so we could all be here. So it's like that's the tradition. So each class marches for that history and says, I recognize my place in this continuum, and I march for those to come. But we do recall that we didn't see the images of the black students graduating that year on the news coverage or in the papers. And we said, how could they have missed, that was a historic moment, all those black folks. So came my class's turn. And we said, okay, we have to do the baccalaureate. We did that. We did the dinner. Now, we didn't organize marching at the front, and we didn't. Remember, we marched somewhere near the front, but we just all showed up in the same spot. We looked for each other. We didn't want to walk 2 here and 5 there. We all had to be there. So there was this big block, and we said, let's get as close to the front, because usually the newspapers gets you when you're coming through the Van Winkle gates, or you're making that right hand onto Benefit. So we said, they can't miss us this year. I don't remember if we got any coverage, but I know we tried. And what was interesting about our year, it would look, I don't know if it was planned or if it was an accident, but after we left the Baptist church, we found ourselves walking up Waterman Street. The procession goes back up, it goes back up to Benefit and weaves its way back up. And we're like walking up Waterman, and that's no joke, pulling that hill in platform shoes. And we said, where is everybody? But I remember seeing Candace Williams, and Candace is a statuesque, mahogany colored, beautiful woman. And she was wearing all white. She had a tall white headdress on, and this long white flowing gown. And so she was like the Queen of Sheba, in the lead. So I guess somebody said, well, let's just go with Candace, because she must know where she's going. Well, Candace led all of the black folks up Waterman, and we walked in from that side instead of from the other side. I think some people thought that was a protest, but it really wasn't. We were just lost, but that was cute. So what we did when we commenced was what we had been doing all along. So we weren't in the habit, and then we didn't like the music. So for my graduation, we just came here to Churchill House, and we had a party. We chipped in, everybody, we decorated, we had somebody playing music, and we all brought in food and everything, and we just had a house party.